What's going on, people? It's your man the YB back once again. Big shout out to my doggy Riyad Abbas for coming through and boosting up the coin. So, as you can see on your screen right now, Jarrell, pig, baby, useless, have an ass, Nick. Hate to say it, I was wrong again. Got bumped 30 bucks. 30 bucks. That's not, listen, 30 bucks is about 10% of your man the YB's monthly income. No doubt. Gyro, oops. You see that, some people, that universal credit ain't hitting like it used to hit. Definitely not now anyway. 30 bucks down. Damn. Yeah, all I can say at this point is hands in the air. Thank you very much to the taxpayers, because I'm blowing their bag right now on gambling. Wicked. Anywho, wow, this dude here is one of the biggest and yet most useless dudes I've ever seen. Now, I've been critical of AJ. Shockingly enough, Jarrell Pig Baby Miller has been critical of AJ. And yeah, all along, I think even Jarrell said himself, oh man, this guy big for nothing. AJ big for nothing. He pretty looking for nothing. Wow, look at this cornball, look at this goofball. It's important to zoom in here, because look at this goofball here, look at this guy. Look at this goofball. This is the goofball here. This guy played himself. This guy was juicing. This guy had a $10 million bag. Now, I'm not trying to get into no one's familial business here, but the fact of the matter is, this Donny here actually got divorced by his wife shortly after the AJ fracas. This guy had a $10 million I'm sorry, but for me, $10 million is generational wealth. Why? You can take 10 mil and take absolutely no risk and make 10% a year. That's $1 million a year. How many men do you know can spend 100k a month? How many? Not many. And if you can, you know what I mean? Let's be real here. Anyone who needs to spend more than 100k a month is low IQ. So to have a 10 mil bag, Jarrell Miller had a 10 mil bag on the table from AJ. And instead, he juiced. Why? You've just been punched up by the knockoff AJ, quitting AJ with no belts, Daniel Dubois, for nothing. He probably got 500k, even maybe $1 million. You had 10 million on a plate. And you blew it. And that's the face here. Yeah, his wife left him, rightfully so. I'm sorry, I'm someone who believes in marriage, what do they say, in sickness and in health and whatever else, but I don't believe in goofiness, right? The Bible needs to include a verse that says, in sickness and in health, but not in goofiness. This dude a goofball. He part of the goof troop. Yeah? What's that guy out of Looney Tunes? Is it Looney Tunes? Not Shaggy. The one with, who is the goof troop? Goofy. It's Goofy, isn't it? Yeah, Goofy. Goofy's a character, a cartoon character. That's to look at it on this dude's face here. He goofy with it. Look at this goofball. He thinking there, wow, I've just been punched up by the quitting, knockoff, fake, no belt having AJ for a tenth, a fifth of what I was offered. All because I couldn't help but put the pin in my backside and juice myself off my Nelly. Look at this guy. Yeah? And he's realised, if you look carefully, he actually looks a bit like a Disney character. I think he's auditioning. I think he's auditioning for the next Goofy film. He wants a co-starring role. He wants a co-starring role alongside Goofy. Look at the guy. He knows. Damn, I've just been punched up by the quitter. And I don't mind, but this guy who comes in the cut, yeah, gassing me up, gassing everyone else up. Oh man, AJ, he a quitter, and Daniel Dubois quit. And I can't lie, the narrative that Jarrell was selling was correct, right? Yeah? The narrative Jarrell was selling is correct. Dubois loved to quit. And yet, he'd take his big looking ass all the way in there, all £330 of it in there, and did none. And this shows you the power of the juice. With the juice, yeah, this guy was storming forward and slapping shots together. He didn't let his hands go once. Too slow. This guy was known for EPO. Yeah? Jarrell EPO Miller. Full of EPO. 100 punches around. He was getting off about 20 punches around. And he was gassed. Big for nothing ass dude. I wouldn't mind, but these Americans... It's not about... I'm not picking on people here, but these American Donnies, they come along. We had the other one. Trevor Bumman fought Dubois. Oh, man, I'm from the A, and I'm from Atlanta, Houston, and, we different from the 616, and, oh, man, I'm from the 538. Who this? Oh, FIFA. Americans try to take the mic out of the Queen kind of thing. They're kind of like, FIFA faux fum. I'm from the 618. We ain't do all that FIFA faux fumming. Oops. Guy punched up. Look at this guy. Look at the guy. Look at this guy's eyes now. He know he punched up. He punched up. He know he no good with no juice. Get him out of it. I ain't trying to see no more from this guy. I wouldn't mind, but Number one, he got me gassed. Number two, he lost me coin. Number three, he ain't do none. Like, wow. All that rah-rah he was giving. Oh man, once a quitter, always a quitter. My name Jarrell, and we from the hood, and we different, and we built different. You got that right. You built big, and you built for none, is what you built for, about different. You can't call him a lie, can you? Who can hear? No one can sit here and look at Jarrell and say, he ain't built different. He is. He's built as big as I've ever seen, and as useless. Because normally, most people would assume the relationship between bigness and usefulness is somewhat proportionate, right? Okay, the bigger you are, just think in terms of a traditional sense. Labour. Yeah, man's labour. As far as a man's labour goes, in the main, the bigger you are, the more load you can carry, and the more useful you are, the more productive you are as a laboursman. This dude, £330, and he's less useful than a £200 soaking wet cruiserweight, light heavyweight Alexander Usyk. Much less useful. Usyk punched rings round Dubois. This dude, this big for nothing looking ass dude, got punched rings around of. And I was thinking, early in the fight, I was thinking, damn, Jarrell Miller making Dubois look like Muhammad Ahmad Bruce Lee. Facts, he was. He was in a dancing, pivoting. I've never seen so much footwork. Not just footwork. I've seen Dubois backpedaling. But Dubois was in there, touching, pivoting, whipping, rolling, just doing all sorts with him. I thought, damn. Yeah, Daniel Ahmad Bruce Lee. What's the other one? Daniel Ahmad Bruce Lee Ali. Bruce Lee Ali, something like that. Yeah? Daniel Ahmad Muhammad Lee. That's how he was carrying on in there with this guy. This goof troop. Yeah? And I don't want to see no more from this guy. I don't want to see no more from Trevor Bumman. I don't want to see no more. And again, I backed Jarrell. I lost 10% of my gyro this month on Jarrell. Think he gonna do some. I thought, Dubois, he ain't got the heart in him. Jarrell will put it on him. Jarrell ain't do nothing. Jarrell was genuinely, like, put him big for nothing to one side. Have any of you man seen Floyd Mayweather training in his gym? I'm not sure what kind of company makes it. I think it's maybe Ringside. But either way, there's a company who make oversized heavy bags. They weigh like 200 kilo. A standard heavy bag's like 60, 70, 80 kilo. They make these oversized ones that are like 250 kilos. And because it's so big and wide, you can kind of touch it and pivot and roll. You can just do what you want with it. It's immovable and useless. Or it's a heavy bag. Now the commentator said, and people often overuse, myself included, oh, he was a heavy bag. This dude, this looking ass dude here, he put the heavy in. He put the bag in heavy in this one. A big, heavy bag looking ass. That's what this cat was here. Useless. Get him out of here. I ain't trying to see no more from this guy. I ain't. Not even a bit more. I'm trying to see no more from this guy out of here. Ain't none. No more. Useless. Oh, I beat you in a boxer for. I don't need to have boxed to know I ain't need to see this guy no more. Yeah, and better yet, my coin says I ain't need to see no more from this guy. Because if I see any more of this guy, I'm going to lose another $30. It's a tax. For me, right now, gambling is a tax for me. It's something that's inevitable. Yeah? They say in life, two things are inevitable, death and taxes. Well, for the YB, it's death, gambling, taxes, and taxes. Big facts. It might as well be. It's called a spade here. Yeah, because I ain't winning none, am I? Gambling is a direct tax on the YB. I'm protesting against taxes, 100%. I'm tired of being taxed by gambling companies. Yeah? It only ever goes one way. Lose. Unbelievable. We know Dubois don't have a fight in him, and Jarrell turn up a heavy bag. I do believe a juice was a factor. Jarrell looked like a man. Look at Vitor Belfort. Vitor Belfort was juiced out of his mind, and then that Jeff Nowitzki came in with the UFC, and he changed all the testing, and Vitor Belfort was useless, scared to death, couldn't hold a shot, etc. No aggression. And that's what happened to Jarrell. Jarrell looked like a man who wasn't pumped full of EPO, wasn't pumped full of Trenbolone, wasn't pumped full of Test 500 million. Yeah? Wasn't pumped full of Anadrol, wasn't pumped full of estrogen, androgen antagonists. Yeah? That's what he wasn't pumped full of. He looked like a man. And really, his body, they call him Big Baby, but if you could scale up a 6-pound baby into 330 pounds, that's actually what it looked like. His legs are like baby-like, just soft, Just soft. Get him out of it. And I wouldn't mind, but the way the commentators were lyricking on, oh my God, Dubois come back, Dubois come back. Listen, did Dubois win? Yes. Did he get a stoppage? Yes. Could he? I mean, with all due respect, it was almost impossible for him not to get a stoppage, the way the fight was going. Yeah, Jarrell made Dubois look like he was so quick as well. I thought Jarrell made Dubois look like he was Terence Crawford in there, just touching dude and pivoting and all over dude, like a rash. All over dude like a rash. So yeah, I'm sorry, Jarrell, you deserve to lose your wife because you got whooped by the man you said was a quitter and you played yourself out of a $10 million bag. Yeah, I'll be leaving too. Pause. 100%. If I was Jarrell Miller's wife, I'd have been left this corny ass goof troop wannabe. 100%. That's what would have happened. I left him. What for? Stay for what? You've got no bag and you've just been punched up by the man you said, I didn't say it, you said was a quitter. Yeah? Tired of it. Tired of these guys playing with it. And I was looking forward to it. That's the worst thing about it. I put money on Jarrell. I thought, this is going to go somewhere. Jarrell beats Dubois and then Jarrell going to fight Wilder or AJ. Wicked. Perfect. Oops. He punched up. He ain't fighting no one next. He'd be lucky to fight one of them DeHalpus kind of cats again. That's what he's looking for right now. And I wouldn't mind, but he came out in round 12. And he came out in round 12 half trying to be on his job. But he was just as useless. And that's what got him stopped. He can't fight a boxer lick. He can't. That's what he can't do. Usyk, literally 50% lighter than Jarrell. Went in there and played games with Dubois. Jarrell, big stiff, his feet are so slow. I mean, he knew that before, with all due respect, but still. I expected him to put his hands together and get stuck in and get with it. No, he didn't want to fight. Jarrell, did you want to fight? No. You wanted to go in there. I don't know what you thought. I mean, the performance shows to me that Jarrell was there for a payday. He was never serious with it. True, that's it. He dared to talk. Yeah? Earlier in the week, he walked past AJ and goes, I smell Pussy. Well, oops. Never mind, smell. You are a big, fat... I'm not talking in terms of what you look like, obviously, PC and that. I'm saying you're a big, kind of puffy. Yeah, some minges. Some minge is puffy, right? You get puffy minge. I mean, it's quite cute in certain circumstances, but that's what Jarrell is. Jarrell is a big puffy minge. Just you want to touch it, like, ooh, boop. You want to poke it kind of thing. That's the kind of individual Jarrell reminds me of, a big puffy minge. If you could have a human-sized minge, it'd be Jarrell Miller. All puffy looking. Look at that. I mean, look at the face. Look at the face on this guy. The face there represents a man, kind of like Huminji with it. Big minge face. That's what this is here. Big minge face. If a minge had a face, that's what I'd imagine it looks like, right? No? Call me a liar. Is that not what you'd imagine a minge face looks like? You just imagine it. Look, it's like, ooh, what's going on here? I'm not sure. Minge face. Yeah? Get him out of here. On the ropes, have an ass. Hanging on the ropes. Down bad. And listen, we've all been down bad. I'm the first man to admit I'm down bad, but come on now. The way you were talking like you're going to do some. And you end up advertising for Tampax, essentially. Yeah, this face here would do well on the next Tampax advertisement. Because that's the only place he's going to be doing something. 100%. Jarrell, make sure your missus keep her thing nice and tidy. Because he Tampax 100%. The only place his face deserves to be on is on some minge. Because he ain't on a fighter, is it? There's no way you could put this face on a fighter. How could you? Corny ass. And I wouldn't mind, but he talks so much. So much rah-rah. I'm tired of it from these American cats. Rah, 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 rah. Get in there, do none. Waste my coin. Bump my coin. I actually think there needs to be a kind of a Scotland Yard investigation into kind of into financial fraud, truth be known. It's fraudulent. It's fraudulent. False advertisement. Oh man, we from the A and I'm from Bronx, New York, Connecticut, and I'm from the old town, and we that. Yeah, you got Bronx punched up. He punched you back to Bronx. Anyway, let's have a look at more of these pictures. Look at this guy. Look, down bad. Yeah, down bad. That's what this picture shows. Look at Dubois. Dubois, who's known to quit. He getting off on you. Wow, bad. What else we got here? Oh, stop. Look at this guy. Look, getting his wiggled twist up. Jarrell twist up wig Miller. After all the rah-rah he had as well. How dare he talk about AJ? AJ would have boxed this dude's head differently. Seriously, he's so slow. So slow. He doesn't absolutely nothing with AJ. And you might know me, I'm not an AJ fanboy. But I'm telling you now, he'd do nothing with AJ. Not even a lick. I don't even want to see it though. Before I wanted to see it kind of for the drama, but you ain't show no drama. Yeah, if there was ever a time to show drama, it was in there with Dubois. The quit. And you ain't do none, so get him out of it. I don't want to hear no post-fight press conference. I want to hear this guy. No. What I want to hear from this guy is that he's gone. You understand? Look at this guy. Being hugged by the referee. Big baby. You got that right. Big baby hugging on. Big 330-pound man. Saved by a referee. Wow. Before he got smoked on. You understand, people? So, before I go, let's talk about Dubois. It's not all about Jarrell. Dubois, I mean, again, the commentators are ranting and raving. Oh man, this was the most ferocious performance I've ever seen and one of the greatest comebacks of all time. Really? Yeah. For all intents and purposes, Dubois was in there with Floyd Mayweather's replacement, 250 kilo, oversized, ringside heavy bag. That's God's honest truth. They even have similar characteristics. Big, wide, and don't do nothing. And just stand there. Do you understand? Because Floyd Mayweather's oversized heavy bag, it actually has a cord on the bottom that attaches it to the floor. That's what Jarrell had. Jarrell may as well have been in the centre of the ring with a string on his head, a string on the floor, and just turned in circles like a heavy bag. That's what Dubois was doing with him. Dubois was popping him, turning him, popping him some more, turning him some more, and his guard was low. I expected Jarrell to have his hands up, elbows in, marching forward like Canelo, plodding forward, letting his hands go 100 punches around. No. Had his hands low. Who does that? Hands low, getting popped all over the place. Well done, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Congrats. Punched up. So I don't want to hear no more. Like, in the past, Jarrell was quite edgy, right? Ooh, AJ, I'm going to make digs at you. And ooh, well, no more digs. In fact, I don't even want to see Guy. Yeah? He needs to be on my celebrity. Get him out of it. 100%. Yeah, Jarrell's, but you ain't a celebrity. Jarrell, a wannabe celebrity. Get him out of it. That's how I feel. That's the only place I want to be hearing him start one. I'm a celebrity. Get his dusty baby 330 pound of uselessness ass out of it. That's what I want to see him on. A reboot. Yeah? But anyway, back to Dubois. Is it the new reborn? I don't believe so. Why? I didn't see Dubois come through adversity. Yeah? This fight really should have been 12 rounds. Why? Well, it doesn't matter. I guess he got stoppage, but still. Should have been 12 rounds, but it's irrelevant. Dubois smoked him. Fair play to Dubois. Is it better than nothing? Yes. Does it prove anything? No. Why? Dubois has always been an on-top fighter, right? Dubois never had a problem punching up some mouthy American Donny who talked too much. That's his favourite delicacy. I spoke to Dubois. Dubois said, I've been all around the world. Japan, China, Thailand, Colombia. I've experienced all different cuisines. His favourite cuisine is... What was I saying? His favourite cuisine is the American loudmouth cuisine. Yeah? It's his favourite. He love it. He stayed in that as his favourite cuisine. Nothing's better than American burger. American FATBOY burger. Yeah? Favourite. We knew that. What Dubois doesn't like most people, myself included, is adversity, right? Did Dubois come for adversity? No. So how can we sit here and conclude he's a changed man? Again, is this better than nothing? Yes. But is it the calling that he needed? No. Well, it's better than nothing. It will give him some confidence. Has this given Dubois confidence he needed? Yes. But really, the same questions are there. What happens when you're losing a fight? Dubois was never losing this fight, right? What you do when you're losing a fight, that's when you find if someone's changed or not. Dubois was losing against Usyk, jacked. Losing against Joyce, jacked. He's always been good at punching up fake American Donnies, right? So, it's better than nothing. It's not going to harm him going forward, I don't believe. I mean, he shows some good skills in here against a fixed 250 kilo Mayweather gym ringside oversized heavy bag. Yeah, he showed some good looks. But does that translate? I mean, at this point for Dubois, I like the Joe Joyce fight rematch. Dubois, if Dubois is a real man, he should be calling out Joe Joyce. Why? For the get back. Both men have fallen off. Dubois and Joe Joyce have fallen off. Joe Joyce fell off against the best in the world. Dubois fell off against equally the best in the world. So them two should fight together, in my opinion, for the rematch. That should happen. That's what makes sense next. Will it happen? No, it won't. Why? Dubois will be chasing Hergovic, one of them ones, potentially. Even that's not a bad fight though, right? So yeah, Dubois, I mean, in terms of commercial and strategic value, Dubois versus Joyce. Why? Both men are washed up. Both men have clout now in the UK, and it would be a great derby. That'd be a great fight to watch. That could be pay-per-view, I believe. Joyce versus Dubois. I'd back Joyce, but still, I want to see it. I don't really want to see Dubois versus Hrgovic. I mean, it's not bad, but nah. There's old blood. I'd rather see Joyce versus Dubois and the winner of said fight Hrgovic, for example. But Hrgovic ain't going to do it because he's in the running to fight Usyk next. So forget about Hrgovic. Frank won't keep talking about Hrgovic because he knows, I'll get Dubois back in the running. Back in the running for what? He had his goal on Usyk and took a knee. You had your chance. You had the chance to turn up against Usyk and he jacked. So Dubois now needs to go back and kind of take a step back. You know what? I quit against Joe Joyce. Let me go and erase that. Yeah? I'm not the one saying he's back. People who believe Dubois is back need to encourage him to go and fight Joe Joyce. Because if he's back, he'll go in there with Joe and smoke Joe. Joe's never been more vulnerable, right? His chops is potentially gone. He can't hold a shot. Let's get in there. I mean, if Dubois can't get in there with Joe Joyce now for revenge, when will he? Never. Joe Joyce is 60 years old. Dubois is like 25. Now's the time to run it if he's serious. Is he serious? I don't believe so. Is he bag chasing? I believe so. So I see Dubois fighting some tin cans and then maybe getting a title shot in X amount of time. Anyway, I'm not a hater. Fair play to Dubois. He did what he's supposed to do. Jarrell was the one who was a stinker. Super stinker. Never mind super squirter. Yeah, what are them things called? Yeah, super squirter guns. Never mind that, he's super stinker. Yeah? Super stinker. The boxing equivalent of your son's water pistol. Super stinker. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let off the 100%. No doubt.